Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of the Wizard, and here we are with Lyll. We're going to take that mattock we just picked up along with the star slippers here, and we're going to head out. And Lyll is my favorite character to play in this game, because she jumps. Look at this. Look at this lovely jump. Oof. After playing Zemin and Pochi, this just feels so right. Since I've got the star slippers, I can just jump on whoever I want. Oh yes. We've come a long way. Of course, we still have our regular attack as well, and Lyll's is very long range, but also very low damage. So it tends to take a couple of shots to kill things. And once again, we can kill enemies while they're respawning using these shoes. Let's get our mattock. Mattock's very similar to the glove, but instead of pushing blocks, it just destroys them outright. It does cost 1 magic to do so, however. So right now, we're headed to the common room with keyless painting in it. We'll head out from there. So this should be a path you remember from the last video. It's generally a path you'll take a lot in the course of this game, going from the entrance to the various sections of the dungeon. Let's get this poison out of the way and keep moving. And you'll see Lyll seems to take falling damage, less falling damage than other characters. Normally, if you fall even 1 square more than your jump distance, you take damage, but she doesn't have that problem here. Let's see. Yep, lots of attacks to kill most enemies. Oh, and I picked up a scroll, so my movement's a little bit faster. We can't push this block to kill this guy, but we can just jump on him. So we'll do that. And stomp this. Stomp this. Oh, okay. And this is this cross thing destroys all enemies on the screen. I don't know if we've seen one of those yet, but that's what that does. So I killed that lion up there, but I can't get to his key. And here we jump. And even Lyll takes falling damage from that. Not unexpected. And before we head to Lyll's section, we're gonna drop down into Mayna's area and pick up something there. Something that we're actually going to be spending money for. It's the, I believe it's the one item in the game that you can't buy anywhere, with the exception of like the crowns and the Dragon Slayer, the story items. And it's actually quite well hidden. You can't tell, but there's actually an inn right here. So once we uncover that sign, we're able to go in and use the inn if we want to. But there's a second secret here. If we jump, we find out that behind the inn, there's a shop. This is the only place in the game where you can get the shield. It costs 95 GP, but we had it. Also, 10 GP health potions. Very handy. They don't come that cheap anywhere else, so it's a good place to remember. I don't know if I'll be using any health potions, but I might for bosses later on. We haven't seen any bosses yet, but they defend each of the crowns, so oops, that was unfortunate. We had to go around and do that one again. But yeah, we will be fighting a boss for each of the 4 crowns, and then of course Keela himself at the end. Oh no, I missed the jump again. Sorry, the ladders can be a bit tricky at times. Let's try one more time. And, alright, let's practice this jump, and then, haha, okay. So that's all we'll see of Mayna's area for now, but we'll definitely be coming back later. Ooh, scroll, speed us up for a bit. Oh no, I had the wrong item. Thought I could just stomp those guys, but I didn't have the slippers. Come on. Yeah, 3 for 1. Look at that. Get a cross even. And it's nice to be picking up gold, because we just spent a lot of it. Alright, and remember, that's the return path I mentioned, and this is that ladder that Zemin couldn't reach. This is Lyll's area over here, and we hear Lyll's pretty annoying music playing. This is my favorite character, I said, but it might be my least favorite song. It's just that whistling noise is a little bit irritating. When we're ready to go for Lyll's crown, we'll take this ladder up, but that's not where we're headed right now. We're gonna go this way. Ooh, money. Delightful. So this shop sells a couple of weapons. These are attack augmenting items. The one on the left, the power fist or something, I think that's called. That'll increase your damage dealt, but it also makes your attack cost 2 magic instead of 1. And the fire rod over here does something similar, costs 2 magic instead of 1 to increase your range. and I won't be buying either of those. I'm not even sure whether I'll be using those items in this game. They're not necessary to complete the game. They can be useful though. Typically, the doubling of the cost of your attack is not a good thing, but we can compensate for that with the slippers here, since we don't spend any magic at all to kill most enemies now, whereas we did before we had the slippers. Ooh, lots of enemies here. Yeah, these guys. You may have seen a lot of these portraits, like the one I'm jumping on, lying around the dungeon. They'll be important later on. Okay, jump down. Got money. Here we're going to use the Matic again, chop through some blocks, take it off, and jump up here. Ooh, skeleton. Alright, I think I need to jump onto these spikes and then jump up here. Yeah, that works. Okay. We can proceed this way. And you see this sort of like ship-shaped structure we're on right now? We can't get in it now, but as you can see, that's where the Dragon Slayer is. That sword in there is kind of our main objective in this game. And it's just there out of our reach, but we'll be back. We'll be able to get that later. Oops, not going that way, going down here for now. Ooh. All of those, yeah, all of these red blocks just disappear when you touch them. I don't know if they're meant to be like smoke or something. And look at this chest. That's just a scroll. That'll make us move faster for a little bit. All of these other chests in this area are mimics, but we can just stomp on them with our slippers to get some money. Okay, what's in this shop? Shop sells some armor, and oh, I guess I'm gonna have to eat my words because this is a really cheap crystal compared to the ones we've seen elsewhere. This one's only 65. Still can't afford it now, though we wouldn't mind having one since we're currently out of crystals. It'd be kind of nice to have a crystal right now because this area is a lot harder to get out of than it is to get into. Here's another shop. This one sells potions for 45, like the shop we saw low in Zemon's area. And I think the volcano... Yeah, here we go. Oops, that's not... I didn't think we were going to come out on this side. What's this shop? So many shops. Wow, 30. Okay, just keep getting cheaper. Right, so here we are in the volcano room. And from the volcano, there's an item to the left of us and down below us that we'll want to get. What's this? Magic. Ooh, my magic and life are both getting kind of low. I wouldn't mind using an in soon. Let's head down here into this very spiky room. It's okay because we know to hold down up when we're on spikes to avoid taking damage. And here are the wings. This is yet another item for mana. We'll be seeing those before too long. Ooh, ouch. I'm glad I didn't get that poison. Ow. Come on, gotta get out. Okay, so here we're gonna take our star slippers off because we actually need to jump on this enemy to get up here. Made it on the first try, that's nice. This area has a couple palette swaps of that cool Mana War enemy. See both magenta and green ones running around, along with just generic blob monster. Let's get our shoes back on. Stomp some guys. Sure would be nice to pick up some life. We're doing alright though, we've still got 3 bars, 3 red bars that is. Okay, and there's an inn, perfect. We're gonna pick up a fire rod here. This is that item that I was talking about that increases your attack range. Like I said, I'm not sure whether we'll be using it in this playthrough, but since it's free and it wasn't far from the wings, I thought I might as well pick it up. And those are actually all the items I was planning on getting on this run. We got the shield, the wings, and now that fire rod. So we're going to start heading back out toward the house. And as I mentioned, it's a lot easier to get into this area than it is to get out of it, so it's kind of unfortunate that we're out of crystals. That's okay, we'll trek back. This would be a pretty short video if I had a crystal to get out right now anyway, so I'll give you some extra Legacy of the Wizard action to enjoy. Stomp this sumo guy. Ooh, excellent. Climb our way out. This mine area. Oops. Okay. Can we get out this way? I don't think I can. I have to go around. Grab this gold and this key. And jump out here. So, the unfortunate thing about the way this... Well, the unfortunate thing about Lyll's high jump is that the screen scrolls only when you exit it. So like you get these really jagged cuts whenever she's jumping. It's a little bit disorienting, makes it hard to land a lot of your jumps. And it's just hard to know where you're going to go when you leave the screen unless you know these areas really well, and I don't. I've played this game a few times, but you know, I'm not an expert. Alright, so I think, can I jump this? No! This is frustrating. There might be a lot of this on our way out. Fortunately, we hit that in now, so I'm not worried about killing myself. So, alright, let's jump up here, see what this chest gives us. Get some gold. It's not easier to go this way, is it? I'm sure I can do that. I feel like I should be able to make that jump, but it's not working for me. I'll grab that gold. Lots of gold, very nice. Let's try... Okay, I tried going this way now. More gold, excellent. Because there's no... As you can see, we can get all the way to the left edge here, but then there's no way out. We need to get over to the right side and go back around that ship-shaped structure with the Dragon Slayer on it again. So we have to get all the way to the right wall, which is also the far right wall of the dungeon. So that shark-shaped room, that's directly above us right now. A couple of screens. Oh crap. Distracted myself talking about sharks. I like sharks. Oops. We don't need anything from here. Jump around. Lots of scrolls with that key. And let's see, where do we go from here? Can't make that jump. So I need to drop. Oh no. Oh no. This might be worse than block puzzles. At least, you know, for me. Let's go jump here and okay. Alright, we're good now. I think I've got this. Oh. Alright, no, we're fine. We're fine. Just gotta... Yes. Excellent. Alright, we're good. We're out. Oh, nope, nope. It's okay. It's okay. Jump, land. There. Okay. Sorry, I know my commentary isn't very thrilling at the moment. I'm just very bad at jumping. Should be able to jump there. Get all the way to the edge. There we are. I just need to take more time to line it up to get right on the edge of the block before I jump, I guess. These out of our way. Unfortunately, if we jump here, all of the enemies will just respawn, and if there were any treasures still lying around, we wouldn't be able to get them. If we can return this way. There should be an item right down here. Yep, there's a potion we missed earlier. Stomp some skeletons. Do we want to be on that lower level? I think we do. What's this guy have? Money. Perfect. Oh, and of course I was completely wrong. That's just a dead end. I could go through and destroy all those blocks, but I'm fairly certain there's nothing in them. These blue boxes all hold spikes. But let's pick up some of this money. We have the life to screw around. We're not in a hurry to get out of here. Oh no. A lot less life now that we picked up that poison. Very fast octopus. Ooh, food, good. Okay, and I think we're right above the entrance to Lyll's area now. So, yep, here we are. On our way out. That was the shop that sold the fist and the fire rod. We should find out what that fist thing's actually called. It's probably power fist. Okay, now the exit is this way. Get these things out of our way. Ah, poison. That's no good. I'll be patient though. I'll wait for it. Lyll is so much fun. Look at this jump. Look at those little feathers in her hair. Very cool. Ah, no. Okay. This area here is more of Lyll's part of the dungeon. We're just skirting around the outside of it. And now here we're behind that lion. So this is how you return from the common area when you're headed back to your house. Stomp on this mimic. Get food. Stomp on this Christmas tree. Ooh, I'll get that scroll. That'll make my retreat a little bit faster. Yeah, took some damage there. Get some more money. And let's just get out of here. I'm in a hurry now. Oops, this has been fun. I think on our next expedition, now that we've got all of these items, we're going to start going after crowns. I may be getting Pochi's crown in the next video. I haven't decided yet. But thanks for watching this one, and I hope you tune in next time.
Oh, and before I go, I'd be doing you a disservice if I neglected to share the game's story with you. The game itself does a poor job of communicating the backstory, but there are a few paragraphs of exposition in the manual. I have no idea how faithful this is to the original Japanese game, but here we go. A long, long time ago, a woodcutter's family lived in a small woods. One day, inside their house, the grandmother was talking to her grandchildren. Long, long ago, they're really into the long, long ago thing, there was an evil dragon that was terrifying the people. A wizard came from the North Country, captured the dragon, and put it deep in the ground. See the picture on the wall? That wizard is your grandfather. Just as the grandmother pointed at the picture, their pet dog Pochi came in with a shiny, pointed object. It was a scale from the dragon. Mother and father both felt the dragon was about to revive, so they started to get ready to go to the dungeon. Their mission was to destroy it. The kids cried, "There's no way that you can ever beat the dragon." Father smiled and said, "Don't worry, there is a Dragon Slayer." Dragon Slayer is a magical sword, the only weapon that can destroy the dragon. However, it's protected by 4 hidden crowns. The kids said, "We can help you find the crowns if it's okay with you." "Sure, if we can all help each other, we'll be able to defeat the dragon," the father replied. Where are the 4 crowns? Can the Drasle family destroy the dragon? Now the adventure begins. So, there you are. That's the story to Legacy of the Wizard.